You have the capability to bring that idea to life. It wasn't going to be mine anymore because it probably found you for a reason. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Little Life Lessons. We are on episode number 11 today, and that is crazy because I did say that I wasn't going to film any more episodes, or it was gonna just not be as consistent when we hit episode 10, but turns out I really love doing this, so I'm just gonna continue doing the every other week upload. I just really love the direction it's going in, and I got the opportunity to be on my friend's podcast episode. Her name is Mana, and her podcast is called Mana on Air, and it was so much fun. I realized how nice it was being asked questions and getting to talk about, the things that I've learned in life, and I'm really grateful that I have this platform, but getting to be on somebody else's platform was really cool. I also realized that I can help other people feel the same way. So I just feel like the podcast is just going down a great direction, and I really love that. Anyways, let's continue with the topic today. Today's topic is going to be about pursuing your ideas, taking action on your ideas. And why do you think this is important? I feel like this is really important because when you have a spark or inspiration, it's the universe telling you that you are ready to be a vessel for that idea. To put it in different terms, ideas, I feel like, are always here in existence in a different realm. We live in the physical realm. We live in like the 3D reality, but there are different realms, dimensions, everything that have these ideas. And when an idea comes to you, it's like you are in alignment with the vibration or with the energy of that idea, and you have the capability to bring that idea to life in the 3D realm. Ideas love to exist. They love to exist in this world. They want to be created, and ideas are not always our own. And I know I hear a lot of people talk about this, and there is a book about this. I don't really have the credits for the book because I've never really read it, but I've heard other people talk about this, and I've also experienced it in my own life, that ideas are not necessarily always your own. And I say that because I have a belief that it exists in this world, and we as humans, we have a connection with an idea because we are ready to receive a certain type of knowledge for it to be created in the real world. And why does that information matter? It's very like spiritual, very like abstract, kind of the way I'm speaking about it right now. But my point is, take action on your ideas. If you care about it, if you want to do it and you want to take action on it and you want to create something because you feel like that is something that you want to exist in your life, then take action on it and do something about it. For example, this podcast, Little Life Lessons, I came up with this idea and it just sparked in me because I had this mindset of like, okay, I really want to do something where I can speak and where I could talk about certain things that I have interest in, but I don't want it to be like forcing people to listen. I want it to be a platform where I can do that. And I came across a few creators that have also created a podcast, and I was like, maybe I should create a podcast. I had no clue where to start. Truly, I just had no idea where to start. And that's okay. If you have an idea and you don't know where to start, that's a perfect place to be in, honestly, because you have just no expectations. But there were some challenges, obviously, that I had to go through, and that's totally okay. But I didn't know what I wanted the name to be because I realized that if this was going to be a part of my life for a long time, it doesn't necessarily have to be directly about me. Little Life Lessons. I felt like that name was perfect. So I took some time to think about it, and I just felt so fueled to create something like this. And then I took too long. There was a point in time I was like, every day I'm thinking about this podcast, thinking about it, but not really taking action on it. There came a month where I just felt like if I was not going to continue to take action on this, it wasn't going to be mine anymore. I just felt like I was holding on to it for too long. And this thing that wanted to be created really wanted to exist. It just wanted to exist. And I felt like if I didn't take action and start doing something about it, it wasn't going to be mine anymore. And I just had a feeling. And it's crazy because I hear people say this all the time. If you don't take action on it and you take too long, or you kind of let go of it mentally and with your energy, then somebody else will have that idea and take action on it. And I didn't want to let go of this. So I took action on it and I continued to pursue it, which was amazing because that was the moment that if I didn't decide to hold on to it, then it wouldn't be mine anymore. But 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 then I started creating episodes, and a few episodes in I was like, I wanted to put it on Spotify, which leads me to this right now. By the way, my episodes are on Spotify. Currently there's 2 episodes up, but for the rest of the week I'm going to take some time to put them all up on Spotify so you guys can listen to it if you want to on your little walks and stuff. But when I was looking on Spotify, I wanted to see if there were any other podcasts like mine when I was uploading it. But there were a few podcasts called Little Life Lessons, and I wanted to check their most recent episodes because I didn't want to feel like I was copying them because the name really just came out of nowhere for me. But they had already stopped uploading, and I'm not sure right now if they're still uploading. I realized that Little Life Lessons wants to exist. It doesn't have to be through me, but right now it is. It wants to be created. It wants to be something, and it will find vessels and people that align with it to execute it. So when it comes to ideas, like the ideas you have when it comes to business or your career or taking action on even the smallest things, do it if you feel like it aligns with you. Do it if it feels true to your heart because it probably found you for a reason. An experience really affirmed it a few years ago when I was writing music, and I was like, I really, really want to write a song about feeling fine but wanting to write music. It was just this idea, and I wrote a verse and a half, and I tried playing it, and I was like, okay, I'll get back to this. Next day, I'll get back to this. A week later, I'll get back to this. 2 weeks later, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let go of this song. Like, I don't really feel that motivation and interest for it anymore. A week later, an influencer I followed played it on the piano with a melody and sang it. First 2 lines were almost exact. And I was like, oh my goodness, that idea could have been mine. But I didn't hold on to it that much because it was just like a song. It was just something small. But the thing is, no matter how small or how big, that idea just wants to exist. And if it's not you who executes it, then it will be somebody else. So if it's truly something that you want to do and you feel like it's aligned with you, then do it. So all this to say, if you truly have something that sparks your passion, that you feel like you're aligned with, it probably found you for a reason, and you should definitely take action on it. And it's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if you feel like you don't know everything. So that's all we have for today. Let's move on to Little Loves. And if you guys don't know, Little Loves are basically what I do at the end of every podcast episode, and I just say one thing that I love about myself and one thing that I love about life in general. I'll say one thing that I love about myself is that I don't give up. If I have something that I really love and really want to do, even if I don't have a clear direction and path, I will continue and I will pursue it, and I will not give up because I have that trust and faith in myself that I can accomplish it. That's one thing I love about myself. And one thing I love about life in general is that the weather is getting a little warmer. The other day we had a 70, almost 80 degree weather day, and it was so perfect. It was so nice just seeing everybody at the park and playing volleyball. People were just chilling. It was just perfect. And it's giving a little glimpse of what summer is going to be like. And this summer is going to be an amazing summer for me. And I know it because I'm truly, truly, truly going to let summer happen. Instead of feeling like I'm going to be working or having to just really focus and lock in, like I'm really going to let summer happen for me because I want to have fun and relax and go out in the sun and be a beach girl and do all that fun stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you guys enjoyed episode number 11 of Little Life Lessons. I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.